That means you're on stage.
Oh, wait.
Yep. You're supposed to sit here. I'm going to move through the box for a moment, okay? Pete, can you stand over on this side? Yep, because you start on this side. Liliana, I need you over here. All right. All right, you ready? Okay, ready? All right, here we go. Once upon a time, there was a king who had 8 beautiful daughters and sons. They slept in 8 beds, all in one room. And when they went to bed, the doors were shut and locked up. However, every morning their shoes were found to be quite worn through, as if they had been danced in all night. Nobody could find out what had happened or where the children had been. So the king made it known in all the land.
Hear ye. Could anyone discover the secret where my children go in the night and ruin their shoes? Oh, let ye marry one of my children. Let him be a king or a queen after I die. Who tries and does not succeed will be banished.
Many people came to try their luck to win the hand of the king's children. But all the suitors would fall asleep and woke in the morning to find that the children had snuck out, for the soles of their shoes were full of holes, and they were banished.
Give me one more chance. No.
And he was banished. Yep, you go that way. The royal shoemaker was happy. No one could figure out where they went.
I say I'll be rich in no time.
Nice. And the king, you guys go that way. Off stage. Back. Now it happened that a soldier who had been wounded in battle and could fight no longer passed through the countryside where the king reigned. And as he was traveling in the wood, he met an old woman.
Pardon me, who are you? I hardly know what I'm saying that I think I would like to figure out where the princes and princesses go and where their shoes. Well, be careful not to drink the wine. As soon as the eldest princess sleeps, you pretend to be fast.
And she gave him a cloak and said,
As soon as you put this on, you become invisible. So you'll follow the princess and the princess wherever they go.
and the soldier heard all this good advice, and he was determined to try his luck. So he went to the king and said he was willing to undertake the task. The king ordered fine royal robes to be given to him. And when the evening came, he was led to the outer bedroom. All the princess and princesses would go. And just as he was going to lie down, the eldest princess gave him a glass of wine, and he pretended to drink it. Then he lay down on his bed and pretended to snore. And when the 8 princesses and princesses heard this, they laughed. And the eldest princess said, and they all started to get ready and put on their new shoes for their night out of dancing. I can't hear you.
I don't know why I'm also happy in case something bad might happen. You're always afraid. Have you forgotten how many people are there to find out our secret? This soldier snores so loud, he wouldn't be sleeping without the drink.
And when they were all ready, they went and looked at the soldier, and he continued to snore. And the eldest princess clapped her hands, and the trapdoor flew and they all disappeared through the trap door. And the soldier followed with his cloak. However, he accidentally stepped on one of the princess's dresses. Go ahead. What do you say, Elsa? Keith, what's your line? And the soldier followed them into 3 of the most delightful groves of trees. Come back on stage, guys. Turn around, Heath. Thank you. And take a step back. All right. The first, the leaves were all of silver and glittered and sparkled beautifully. The second were all leaves of gold, and the third were glittering diamonds. And the soldier broke a branch from each of them. Every time there was a loud noise. Crack. Ayla, what's your line?
Did you do that? I've never heard anything like that before. It's just the music.
And they went on until they came to a great lake. On the other side of the lake stood a fine illuminated castle from which merry music came. They all landed and went into the castle and danced late into the night. And as they returned home, the soldier ran ahead of them and laid himself down and pretended to snore. The 8 tired siblings came in and looked on the soldier. Come look at the soldier. All right, Irie, what's your line?
Mine says I go to bed.
And everybody fell asleep. In the morning, the soldier said nothing about what had happened. And soon came the time when he was to declare to the king where his children had gone.
What? You want us to get up?
And the 8 siblings sat up and listened. I can't hear you. Louder.
Where do my 8 daughters and sons get at night? You didn't come
You just said-
on the
Right, what do you do?
Is that true? Yeah.
Yes.
Yes!
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is!
All right. What's your next one?
Which daughter would you like to marry? The oldest.
All right. Come on, Olivia. Go see Chase. Go see Chase, okay? And the king declared the soldier was the next king of the land.
He's the next king.
And the soldier and the princess danced together all of their days. Dance, dance. Hooray! All right, everybody, we need to do our dance, so stay on stage, please.
Stay on stage. Get on stage. Get on stage.
Time to dance. Are you guys ready? We'll tell you. You're right here. You're right here. Good girl. This is your flag, remember? Okay. Right here. You're right here. Take one more step over here. Okay. You take one step here. Take one step over here. Take one step over here. Keith, you take one step. I don't want you to fall off the stage, okay? You guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, shake it up, baby, now.
Shake it up, baby.
Twist and shout.
Twist and shout.
Come on, come on, come on, baby, now.
Come on, baby.
Come on and work it all out.
Work
little girl. You know you twist so fine. Come on and twist a little closer now, and let me know